Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the Mailbag. So this is a show where people like you send me messages into my YouTube inbox, and they get read on the air. And in fact, most of the time, they're opened for the first time on here, and so sometimes we get surprises. If you didn't see the last episode, if you did, you feel sorry for the guy trying to sell his WoW account, and then, so sends me a message on how to do it and gives all this personal information. So now if he tries to sell his WoW account, I'm sure that he'll get popped because the information is out there in the public. So anyway, okay, let's go to the first question here. And this one's just titled, Hey There. He wants me to stop drinking soda. So, let's see here. No, that's my answer. Yeah, he says that it's worse than a regular can of soda. I can tell you that, though, the difference is that when I was drinking regular soda that was not diet, that I was much, much heavier than I am right now. And when I quit drinking all that sugar, I actually lost a lot of weight. So, good or bad, it's just the way it is. I like my Dr. Pepper. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna skip this next one that is YouTube partner. Let's see. New zombie tabletop RPG game. Okay, so I am a follower of your Be Your Own Boss videos. Yeah, if you haven't seen those, it's a great series that has been published once a week. There's about 40 episodes. It took me over a year to film it. And it's about being an entrepreneur. And that's on my main YouTube channel right here. So you can just go to my homepage and my playlists. And so you can check out the Be Your Own Boss. Let's see. It says he's learned a lot that he can't learn from books. Yes, I have learned a lot that you would never learn in books. And he starts his own economical consulting service. He won an Exceptional Business Award from his local economy department. And that's pretty cool. Word is not enough to show how grateful I am one day to be able to thank you in person. Well, that's really cool. Thank you. So, okay, he goes on to say that I'm writing you today to check out a new zombie tabletop RPG game that's on a Facebook page. And they told me they're going to do a Kickstarter campaign soon. And it's tabletop RPG. Okay, problem is that I don't want to open any links live on the show. I will check that out later. And if it looks good, I will put a link in the description on the YouTube video so that everybody can check it out. Yeah. Okay. So, next one. Possible idea that you may love. Let's see here. I would like to just... I would just like to get out of the way that I love your videos. Thank you. You're not the typical child who screams at the TV and complains, which I admire and cherish while being involved in the gaming community. Yeah, children don't have this much gray in their beards. Oops, alarm going off. Let's see. I have a short story, a game, Total War Rome 2. This game was supposed to be the best Total War game, but most hardcore fans agree that the game is garbage. I think you should make a video not directly relating to the game, but how video game publishers and developers tend to push garbage for various reasons. I'm not saying all do. For example, the unpatched games such as Battlefield 4 and Rome 2 that need the community and heavy support to receive a lot of vote of confidence. I guess the video would be informative, one that would be highly respected due to your age. Now he's calling me old. Experience and opinion, intelligence. You can conglomerate videos such as Be Your Own Boss and other videos that go depth and many and tend to ruin potentially fantastic products. You know, the this is interesting because let's see, what do we call this? We call this money grab. I don't know. You know, the people. This is the problem. Is that when we as game players want to play a game, we want it to be quality. We want it to be worth our time. What is worth your time? And how do you measure that? I, for a long time, tried to come up with a financial type of measurement to say, okay, if I'm spending this much money on a game, this is how many hours of entertainment I should get out of it. And I call it entertainment dollars because that's what it is. And so what I came about was that I want entertainment value of $1 an hour. And so if I pay $20 for a game and I'm able to get 20 hours worth of entertainment out of it, I'm happy. If I get less than that, not so happy. If I get a lot more than that, I am really happy. But it, it doesn't always work out that way. And it's just like when you go to the movie theater that, you go in, okay, great example here. Matrix, the movie, was freaking awesome. And then the second movie came out and we're still blown away. We're going, wow, okay, so obviously a lot of answers are going to come in the third movie. And then we get to the third movie and it was utter shit. I mean, it totally petered out. It totally didn't work. And I was going, why the hell did I waste my money on this? But I wanted so bad because the other games were great. I wanted so bad to go and see that last one and see it all wrapped up. But it was actually just such crap. And I was very, very disappointed. So I think that's exactly what you're talking about. Is you're talking about that, you trust that a game company is putting out a good game, and then when they give you the game, that it's not what you anticipated. Latest SimCity also. Latest SimCity pissed me off so bad that I decided to boycott EA, and I have been for a year now. That I've been boycotting EA. I mean, eventually I'll probably quit boycotting EA, but they have a history of putting out crap before it's ready. This also goes into the same thing of these games that are on Kickstarter and stuff that people are putting them out too early, way too early. They're not done yet. They're only half baked, and so when you get in and you play, it's not a full experience. After encountering this several times, I started encouraging, because I do a little bit of consulting for Kickstarter projects, the games and stuff like that. I've been involved with several of them, and I encourage them, if they can last, if they don't need the money, that they continue to develop as long as they can and get it really nicely polished. Blizzard games tend to be really good, but other games that are there's other stuff that's come out that's just crap. Starforge. Okay, so that came out a while ago. People bought it. Now it's out on Steam. It's early access. It's considered alpha. But why? Are you selling it because you need the money? Or are you selling it because you think it's in playable shape? I played it for 4 hours this morning, and while I enjoyed it, some of the bugs in it just... I almost quit it in a fit of rage earlier today because my shit kept disappearing, and it was really pissing me off. And I thought maybe I was just having mental problems or something, but no. After the third time that my chest of all my stuff disappeared, I got really pissed off about it, and I quit. I feel like Francis now. I got to start spitting everywhere and being really pissed off. I know that people are putting out games like this. I am in the game industry. I understand what's going on here. I know that game development needs money to operate. It's a business, but when you put out crap, it loses faith for a lot of people, and it harms the market. Not just your game, it harms all games. because now people are more trepidatious about actually buying something, and that's in early access. So I have a few games that I did Kickstarters on that that I have looked at. That like Castle Story is one of them, and Castle Story wasn't done whenever they started giving access, and I realized this. It's a game that I think is going to be really good, but it's not done. So I decided that I was not going to touch it. I am not going to. I installed it and I looked at it a couple of times and I decided it wasn't done, and I spent really about 15 minutes total in the game. I want my experience in it to be great. I want my dollar an hour's worth, and I don't want to be disappointed. And so sometimes I end up disappointed. So for this one, I have chosen to wait on that and to, to not get into it right yet. Does that mean that I missed the boat, especially if I'm making videos about it and stuff? Yes, it does. But, am I buying this game for you, or am I buying this game for me? And what is your interpretation of a game when it's shown really early? I'm involved with another game right now, which I won't name, but we're heavily involved in the business end of it, and we have encouraged them to really hold on to the game as long as possible before it's launched, and because they're going to get much higher quality out of it, and I want it to be a quality game. I want it to be successful, but I recognize at the same time that all game development studios, they need money to operate. And so, there have been some successful games that have launched too early. War Z being one of them. Nether being another one. Both of them been successful, but they launched too early. And another game I was involved with, Minimum, went into beta just a couple of weeks ago, and it's really solid. I'm really appreciative that game did not come out until it was solid. And it still has some features that are not turned on in it yet. But it's I'm not feeling like I've wasted my time, wasted any money, and I think it's a good value for anyone who wants to play the game, who likes that type of game. So, hope that answers your question. I don't, all I can do is encourage people to wait to release it. If you can afford it, follow the Blizzard model. And stuff is highly polished whenever they release it, and they call it beta still, even though it is, release version for some other companies. Yay. Yeah. So, okay, let's go on to the next one. It's Ultima Online. Woohoo! Yes, Ultima Online. And so, UO, as many of you know, I have a long history with UO. Let's see here. Hi, first off, I'm enjoying the tour of Iceland. Oh yeah, so if you didn't see that, my Markee Dragon IRL series, you can take a look at that. And my most recent episodes, there's probably 7 or 8 of them, all done in Iceland. And I had a great time in Iceland. I really, really enjoyed it. And I hope to go there again for eFanFest next year. Except I'll be much more prepared next year. I got sick because it's like cold there, and then they don't have. So I was having a lot of sinus problems. I have a lot of allergy problems and stuff, and I couldn't control my sinuses; were out of control, and I couldn't get any of the medication that I normally use, either over the counter or prescription, while I was there. They just don't have that stuff there. And so next time I have to bring it all with me. Second, still wondering, because the more I watch your videos, the more I hear you mention what a great experience UO was for you. Why you haven't started up one of those several free UO servers. There are now, let's see, I too played in 97 and loved it. I'm sure you're aware of the servers. Absolutely, I'm aware of the servers. But I have to say that UO is an experience that was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And it's kind of like, I can equate it to a movie. So the movie Captain Phillips, the movie Gravity, these are both movies that have come out recently. Both of them, they are awesome movies. What deep experiences, what really great movies. But in my opinion, I would not watch them again. The reason is because part of the great experience was the first time of experiencing something like this, the thrill of it, the learning all of this stuff. And it was really, really great. But if I go back into it again, I know what's going to happen. I know where the exciting points are in it. I know where this other stuff is. And so I look at that and I say, it's not as exciting for me anymore. I'd rather go watch something else new. And that's the same way it is with Ultima Online. So Ultima Online was amazing. And first of its kind, there's never going to be, no one will ever replicate that experience that we had in Ultima Online in the beginning. And it was absolutely amazing. Richard Garriott, who created Ultima Online, has attempted several times to recreate that magic. And, if there is somebody who can do that, it's him. Now, it has a long history, a really long history. And the game is still running. In fact, it's now free to play on Steam. And so it went from Origin Systems to EA to Mythic, and then now to another company, which I don't remember their name. But they're running it more as a free shard type of thing, and I haven't played it, and so now you can go play an official version on Steam for free, and it's all great stuff if you haven't ever experienced it. But that game is all about the gameplay. It's not about the graphics, because if you are somebody who is all about the looks, you're going to be disappointed by Ultima Online. And but it is some great gameplay. I can't tell you, though, how people are playing it these days and stuff, because I'm just not into it. I thought about for a long time wanting to run a shard. I thought about for a long time actually even maybe buying the license from EA. Whenever they decided to do something different. Someone beat me to the punch. Otherwise, I might have been interested in that. Does that mean I would play it, though? Some. That would mean I would play it some. But the magic is just gone. You can't get it back. It's like the thrill of first time driving on your own, the thrill of first time getting laid, the thrill of first time jumping off a cliff into a river, the thrill of first time bungee jumping, skydiving. You've done all these things once. You can go do them again because they may be great, but you'll never replicate that first time experience. And so anyway, that's why I haven't done it, and big history with me for that. I mean, you can see behind me, let's see here, up there, nice signed letter from Lord British. Let's see, over here is Ultima 9. There's some other Ultimas up here, and then I even have something else here, which I haven't actually showed on camera before. I don't think I have. It's a picture of Lord British and I. And I met him one time, I don't know, someplace. I'd met him before. And him and I have become friends. So, really great guy. I really like him. Really a lot of respect for him. And, it's been a really good ride. Now, he does have Shroud of the Avatar, which is coming out. And Shroud of the Avatar is shroudoftheavatar.com. I did see the potential in that. I own shroudoftheavatar.net. And now I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I thought about putting a fan site there, or if we're doing sales for the game or something like that. I don't know yet what we're going to do, but I have that domain. And, sorry, I forgot to turn off my alarm here. So, and then there's another game called Shards, which some of the EA developers that were involved with Ultima Online are running that. I'm friends with one of them, and Tim Hello. They're doing a Kickstarter right now. It's called Shards, and it looks like it has some of that magic and everything, but genie's out of the bottle, folks. So I'm looking for that next thing, and that's just not it. So, okay, well, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe, and if you would like your questions answered or at least seen by me, feel free to message me at my YouTube inbox, and who knows, maybe they'll make them on there. Please do not send personal information, or you may be very disappointed when it's broadcast on air. It's happened. Believe me, it's happened. Take care.